Welcome to Thrifty Garage. My name is Carson, and in today's video, I'm going to fix this trailer jack by installing a new one. I hit that pretty hard. As you can see, that's bent over. Obviously lifted up that. Here's a look at that trailer hitch. Pretty bent. Here's a look at those train tracks that wrecked my trailer. Surprisingly, I didn't really hit it that hard. I didn't feel it that much, but obviously it did a pretty extensive damage. Okay, let's diagnose the extent of the damage here. Obviously we've bent up this metal, and we've also bent this, so this jack may not even go up and down because it went through this piece of metal, busted through that, bent here. Looking at this last night, these studs are screwed in through there, so I may have to drill those out if those threads have been stretched or if I can't get them to line up. I think that shaft is probably bound up because of this crease right here, so we'll definitely need a new jack. And then I think what I'll do is I'll heat up this and then probably get something on the bottom here and pull it back towards the truck and try and bend this back into shape as best I can. Okay, got the old one removed. Wasn't too bad. What I ended up doing was taking my high lift jack and hooking onto this ball here, and then clamping these together. I used the tail end of the jack to pull on as much as I could. This bolt ended up popping out, and then that still left a little bit of a bulge here. So I took some heat to it, heated up this end of the flange, took a pretty big hammer, smashed it back down. And now that I've smashed that back down, these three mounting points are pretty well the same height. This back deck height is about the same height. I think I'll be able to thread into these two holes, and then I'll oversize drill this hole out and insert a bolt and a nut in that one. And a new one should be flush. I went with Bulldog. I like their name, their reputation. They seem to do good quality work. So I picked up this one, actually at Tractor Supply. Paid a little more for it than I would have liked, but they had what I wanted on the spot in the moment. I did get this drop hitch as well, so I won't have to use my blocks anymore, so that'll be really nice, and hopefully this lasts for a long time. One thing I did struggle to find was I wanted to find one with a shorter height here so that I didn't have the same problem happen again, but these were just what was available. I could have ordered one with the 7¼ inch, was the smallest I found. Most of the ones are about 9½, which is probably about what this is as well. Something to look at if you've got more time. That's what I was looking at. This new one obviously hangs down too low even after installation, and honestly I don't think it's hanging down much more than it did factory, so this is something we needed to fix. So change of plans, got an idea though. I decided to drill out all the holes as they were all slightly tweaked. I went to the hardware store and picked up some longer bolts with washers, nuts, and lock washers. I also picked up some 1/2-inch steel conduit nipples to use as spacers. I can't remember exactly, but I think these are about 4 inches. Your application may vary. I essentially lifted up the jack mount higher, which essentially lifted up the jack foot. And that was really causing the problem here. So I lifted up everything, got more clearance, and bolted it all together, and it's good to go. I did throw a coat of paint and primer on this as well to keep it from rusting. It's been on for a few weeks, and you can see there's a little bit of surface rust, but nothing too crazy. Okay, here's a look after we're finished. Really turned out nice. Here's those spacers. I did paint those up, and that worked out well. The biggest benefit is our clearance, so it sticks down about the perfect amount. I can still get in here and disconnect this and drop it down, but it's about as high up as possible, and I don't foresee hitting this in the future at all. The way it was before was just simply too low. Even from the manufacturer it was too low, and that's why it was hit. Well, thanks for watching this Thrifty Garage video. I hope it's been enjoyable. If you would, please leave a comment below, hit the thumbs up button, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching Thrifty Garage.